we went through a pretty arduous selection process with really great competitors in the city. And at the end of the day, Hunsinger Construction Company did the hard work to prove to us that they got what we were trying to do here, that they understood the importance of education, and they understood the importance of arts. They understood the importance of acoustics in what we were doing. And at the time that we made the selection, understood that we were facing a pandemic and we were going to have to manage that through construction successfully, which we did, and all of those things. So their selection was really a unanimous choice of our selection committee, because they did the work, they put in the effort and the work to figure out how best to do this project, and they came prepared. We were not disappointed. Here's the best way I can describe that. In any project, having been an architect for 40 years in practice, in any project, you will encounter interesting scenarios throughout construction. And the quality firms, rather than saying, drawing lines and pulling back, they say, okay, here's the problem we have. What are the ways to get the solution together, and use a team to engage the solution and work that way throughout the whole project. So the project was full of complicated problems in an existing building, but they really performed as a true team member in bringing things to us, trying to stay out ahead of issues and resolving things as a team. I think one of the things that was clear to us in our selection process, and that we made very clear to the teams, was our interest, because it's sort of embedded in our organizations, the idea of diversity and inclusion. And Hunsinger, from the very first day of the interview, the very first response to a request for proposal, made that clear that they were serious about this and would take this to heart. And I think, as you know, we're a new market tax credit project, and so those goals matter, not just because they matter to organizations, but they matter to everyone. And so it was important, and not only did they meet them, they exceeded them far beyond what I think may have been our hope going in. And that worked extremely well. What sets Hunsinger apart is really their ability to learn and listen and to actually work with people, and to spend less time worrying about how do you cover up a problem, or how do you push blame off to a subcontractor, or the owner made a mistake. There really was not this thing about who to blame. There was a thing about, okay, we have an issue, let's sit around the table, let's figure out how we deal with it, and let's move forward. If it impacts the schedule, and Scott Wendt and Dan Davies were really good at this, of being straight up about problems and confronting them together, and not taking them on their own, or dumping them on the owner, or blaming the architect. There was really a collaborative effort, which is what our organizations are about, quite frankly, is about collaboration amongst multiple organizations here. So they lived what we live here. Am I pleased with I think absolutely, but I'll tell you the most important thing to me was when we have board members from our 3 boards come and walk through this space, and they looked at the plans, we presented the plans, we talked to them about the plans, and they really didn't have a good sense of how beautiful this space can be, and what it really looks like, and what it really does, and how large it is. And that's a testament to the quality of construction. It's a testament to the quality of the designers for the project, and then the collaborative approach of how you build good things. This was probably a less than spectacular space when we started, but I think we turned it into something that the students like being down here. They want to be down here. It's a place in demand for us. I'm enthused to recommend Hunsinger Construction Company because of the way they approach a project, because of the way they take ownership of the whole project, not just their piece, but understanding why and how to make this better. That's really number one, and I think they demonstrated that every day.